What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to take a look at this Audi RS3 sitting behind me. This particular car has a built motor, upgraded turbo, and flex fuel tuning, and makes 800 horsepower. I am not mistaken when I say that. 800 horsepower. This thing is so crazy fast. Just a quick look at the engine. Doesn't look too much crazier than a stock one, but we have all upgraded internals for the motor, obviously the bigger turbo intake, all the supporting mods to make this thing insanely fast. And if you're asking how fast, it makes fast cars that I'm used to, like my GTR, not so fast. Now you can check out the owner of this RS3 linked on Instagram down below, Inline5. He's done all the work himself building this car up from a stock car. So this is an insane build, and it's awesome to see someone do it themselves and actually turn their car into a reality like this. So now let's take this RS3, probably one of the fastest cars I've ever driven, for a spin and see what an 800 horsepower Audi RS3 is all about. All right guys, so we are gonna get our bearings with this just a little bit. So a little backstory on me. My car is a Nissan GTR R35, and it is full bolt-on E85, makes up to about 700 engine horsepower to the wheels, mid to low sixes. This car is significantly faster and a little bit lighter as well. And it is a car that actually makes me say, wow, this is a fast car. People always comment when I film fast cars and I say that they're not that fast because, well, what I'm used to. This, oh my gosh, gives me a run. This is insane how much power you can get out of a little 5-cylinder inline motor. So we are running a lot of boost. I'll have the full build sheet listed down below because there's more parts than I can even name. Holy crap. This is a car that you have to really be on your toes with, and sometimes it's better just to leave it in the S automatic mode just to let it do the shifting. Gosh, this will hit 100 without even thinking. It is insane. The cool thing is though, the drive mode still works like normal. You can put it into the normal comfort mode and automatic, and it actually does tone back down. So going into comfort now, and the valve even closes, or at least the tuning changes with that, and it's now pretty quiet and very dailyable. And some backstory also along with the GTR is I just bought an Audi S3. My wife and I picked that one up because we're waiting for the new RS3. We actually have one on order. So does the owner of this car. So he'll have a new RS3 coming next year, and then end of next year mine should be coming. And it's really crazy to see what these cars can do. And I've never actually driven an RS3, and to now drive one, I like how even highly modified, when you do put this in comfort mode, it does tone back down to be just a normal family sedan, something that you can just enjoy, you know, the luxury Audi aspects to. So I like the blend. I really like cars that can do more than one thing. But with this car, if I just toggle it a few times, going into dynamic, everything opens back up now. Gosh, like, of course the transmission gets really aggressive when it's in that mode. The power is unbelievable. I cannot believe how much you get. As far as the transmission, it's pretty much the stock transmission, just upgraded clutches. So they seem to be cars that can handle quite a lot of power. It's kind of like a GTR in some regards, to where you can still use them like normal cars, but then significantly build them up to be some of the fastest cars out on the roads. Now I am curious to see if you can still play with the power even on a road setting. We still have the Quattro all-wheel drive. Holy crap. Oh man, I love this thing already. It's, oh man, we'll have to see if I take my future RS3 to this level. God, the DSG is so quick. Gosh. I don't have many words to describe this car, but this feels like a GTR, but lighter and more tossable. Gosh. there's so much drama with this car to where you get that fun drama, but you still get the refinements of just normal performance, like luxury car. Holy crap, this thing is crazy. I think the all-wheel drive also seems to do a really good job letting you utilize the power. Like, there's not really any wheel spin. The launch control is pretty wicked from what I've heard, to where it can kind of get all over the place, especially on, you know, normal roads. I mean, this thing gives GTRs a run for the money, and I would say this car is probably really, really close to what a McLaren 720S is going to be doing. I've ridden in one of them, 0 to 150 pretty much instantly. This car would probably hang with it for quite some time. Man. So crazy. And I love the fact that it doesn't seem to lose any of the normal Audi aspects. You can seriously use this like a normal car. Gosh. See, it almost like takes too much time to shift. You're better off just leaving it in the automatic mode. I'll go ahead and put it in automatic mode on this next straightaway just to kind of feel it out, let the car do the work. Red line on this one is like 7,600 RPM. The red line itself is actually moved up, which is kind of cool to see. Holy crap, that's fast. And I love how the DSG is so incredibly responsive. It makes my car kind of feel sluggish the way the shifts take some time. This is kind of like, you know, with the Porsche PDK being in the same family. Holy crap, that's crazy. There is so much precision and response to this transmission, the way it shifts and everything, and it utilizes the power to make it incredible. All right, so we are now going to do POV, kind of see what it's like, and we're gonna dip the audio in and out from the camera that I have on the rear of the car so you guys can really hear what this car is like. So we're already in dynamic mode. Just lower the screen. And right there where the power indicator is, that's actually ethanol content. So we are running 66% ethanol right now in this car. So pretty good blend. And that is just half throttle, just barely getting onto it. Oh my gosh. And I love the 5-cylinder. It's kind of like a baby V10 the way it sounds. So incredibly fast. It does not come off on camera, I'm sure, with how much power this thing has. Oh my gosh, it makes my knees like weak feeling it. All the blood in my body, I could just feel it like tensing up because it's that kind of performance. And I love just how lightweight this kind of car is. It doesn't feel like it's hard to handle, honestly. You can still, you know, enjoy the comforts as any normal luxury car from Audi would give you. And if you're just slowly accelerating the car, it's not even crazy loud for being a full exhaust system. So it's nice to see that, you know, this doesn't always have to be a back-braking car that's undrivable. This is his daily driver, uses it for the normal everything. See, low RPM, everything stays nice and quiet. Gosh. And I think he's got upgraded brakes. Because the brakes certainly do a great job. And then this car also does have the rolling launch control. I think I just have to hold it down. We'll maybe try that real quick. Yeah, rolling launch, holy crap, works really well. See, that's a cool thing to have because it just builds that boost, and then as soon as you let off it, it's just instant go. And again, it just doesn't come off on camera with how crazy that is. Oh, that is insane. This car is amazing. It's funny because I didn't even know I was gonna be filming this until last week. And yeah, for several months I've been working on buying an RS3. And then if I just turn traction control one step off, that's kind of the sweet spot. I think another one of my favorite things is the turbo itself. It doesn't have an instant spool to where it just hits you down low, but it's also not crazy laggy. So it just seems to really build the power, and that's something that I'm really used to in the GTR. So I like to see a smaller engine like this have that type of aspect to where it's very smooth in the power delivery. It still does come on pretty strong when it does hit, obviously with 800 horsepower, but it's nice that it's a manageable type of delivery from the turbo. So we'll do another acceleration. We're in manual mode, second gear. We'll do rolling launch. Gosh. Whew. Oh, I don't have any more words. This thing is insane. And I am so excited that I'm buying one of these next year. Hit speeds without even thinking on this thing. All right, so we are done now driving in the Audi RS3. That car just blew my mind with how much fun and how incredibly fast this thing can be. You would never think just a small, luxurious, kind of focused, small sedan can make 800 horsepower, destroy a Nissan GTR, pretty much destroy any sports car or supercar that costs a lot more. Makes me even more excited that I have one of these on order. I am so excited to get my own RS3 late next year. And definitely have some fun with the S3, of course, for the meantime. But 800 horsepower Audi RS3, what a heck of a car. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for plenty more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.